After the bases, apply the elements of color. They include blush, lid shadow, brow bone highlight, kohl, liner, lipstick, and lip liner. Use blush to highlight cheekbones. The color of blush that you choose should be bright. It is meant to stand out. Experiment with placement of blush. Some people prefer to apply the color directly to the cheekbone only. Others like to brush just below, leaving the bone bare to create the illusion of a higher cheekbone. And still others will blend from the bone down into the hollow of the cheek, created when you suck in your cheek slightly. You may want to add a little contour by just touching the brush to the tip of your nose and chin. Kohl your eyes at this point, if you plan to use it. If you are using a pencil, you need only gently pull the lower lid down and run the pencil along it, and up a bit on the inner and outer corner of the upper lid. If you are using the traditional powdered kohl, avoid streaking your foundation by masking the lower portion of your face with a tissue while you line the lower and then the upper lid. Add a little white highlight to the brow bone, right where it rounds out. For the eyeshadow, we like to use a glittery powder. Using a soft brush or foam applicator, start by smoothing the color onto the lid at the inner corner. Cover the entire lid. Then work up into the crease and above it at an angle towards the outer eye, meeting the highlighter, so that when the eye is open, the color still shows. If you only bring the dark color up to the lid, but not over it, it will give the effect of a smaller eye when it is fully open. Too high and your eyes will overpower the rest of your face. You may choose to add a little gold or white to the inner eye at this point. Liner can be pencil or liquid. The pencil can be the same that you use for kohl as long as you clean it before the next inner eye application. Liquid liners are good as you can get a really deep black line without pressing hard or stretching the skin around the eyes. Each dancer has her own signature eyeline, depending on the shape of her eyes and their relation to the rest of her face. Drawing a thin line under the eye a bit below the lash line will create a bigger eye. Upper lid lines should sit right on the lash line, but can be thicker. How far out you take these lines and whether the upper and lower connect is up to you. Lipstick, like blush, should be bright. We like matte red. You may want to temper the effect of this bright red by giving it an undercoat of taupe or brown. Line your lips with lip liner to define the shape. Usually, a lip liner is a shade or two darker than the actual lipstick. Line, lipstick, blot, lipstick again, and blot.